Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a very special episode of Resolute Wrestling Saturday Slugfest. I'm your host, Mark Parker. Tonight for our main event, we've got our undisputed champion, Slick Willy Brewer, defending his title against Jason the Gift Kincaid. Representing the Outcasts of Mayhem, Dustin Johns will be in action, and he will take on Jebediah Carlton. But let's go ahead and take it to ringside for a rivalry that's been heating up here at Resolute. It's Tyler Foshie taking on Frankie Swamptower.
Why don't you make it? You get out. You get out. You get out.
Introducing first, weighing in tonight at 170 pounds, hailing from Johnson City, Tennessee, he is the killer of Swamptower, Tyler Foshie. His opponent for this evening, to my right, weighing in at 170 pounds, hailing from Swamp City, USA, he is Frankie Swamptower.
Resolute Wrestling, we're back for the Saturday Slugfest. This is your co-general manager, Mark Parker, alongside Cody Hawley. Cody, tell us a little bit about this matchup here.
Former tag team turned bitter rivals because Tyler Foshie decided to turn on the underdog of Resolute Wrestling, Frankie Swamptower.
Absolutely. The Resolute Wrestling fans were shocked when Tyler Foshie turned his back on his former tag team partner. I mean, Tyler Foshie's been so popular, been someone we've seen here for years. Oh, what a chop from Foshie. Someone we've seen for years here in Resolute, and the fans have always loved him, and he really just turned his back on Frankie and turned his back on the fans here at Resolute Wrestling.
Why would you do that? All the people that love you decide to say, the hell with them.
But this feud's been heating up here in the last few months here in Resolute, and you know this is Frankie's chance to get a little revenge, and wow.
What's he thinking?
Frankie,
Taking out the front row in the process.
Suicide dive there. Frankie's fired up. Yeah, this is Frankie's shot to get a little revenge at his former tag team partner.
He is not happy with Foshie.
Foshie's been trying to make his name on Frankie, and Frankie, he's been one of our most popular wrestlers here in Resolute Wrestling for a long time, and he's not trying to let someone make his name off of him.
Definitely not.
Oh, big chop. But Tyler Foshie, I mean, we've seen this young man improve so much over the last couple of years, and wow, big monkey flip. And these two young men are very evenly matched, only a few years into the business, and really on their way up. Oh!
Great matchup so far.
Big right hand from Frankie. Frankie. Oh! Big drop kick. I don't know if he got all of it there, but still effective.
Some of it.
Frankie. Oh!
In the face.
Big clothesline.
Yeah. Get a high five from the fan.
Absolutely. Celebrates around the ring. But yeah, gonna take his focus back to his former partner. Oh! Springboard senton.
Innovative offense.
Can't get frustrated yet.
Where'd he get these moves from the swamp?
Absolutely. Swamp City, USA, baby. Oh, Frankie misses the clothesline and gets taken down with a neck breaker.
Trying to pull out all the stops to get this win tonight.
Yes, too. Foshie's got a lot of moves at his disposal. He's got that big backflip cutter he likes to utilize. He's got the playmaker, neckbreaker type maneuver that he likes to use. And, coming down on the ankle there. But, Frankie, yeah, he's got a lot of big moves too. He's got that big famouser he calls the swamp drop. He's got a huge spear he likes to utilize.
Okay.
And just 2 there.
I like this move.
Oh, and here's a single leg crab locked on now. Bad angle on the leg. Of course, this crowd is firmly behind Frankie. I mean, kind of appalled at the actions of Tyler Foshie in the last few months. Been getting involved in Frankie Swamptower's matches and just being an antagonist to these fans.
The fans just want to see good quality wrestling.
Absolutely. Frankie gets to the ropes.
Good ring awareness.
Absolutely. Tyler Foshie staying on him, trying to lock in another submission.
A man of 500 holds.
Absolutely got an ankle lock locked in now.
Calm that Swamptower, kid.
Frankie trying to make his way to his feet, trying to reach for the ropes.
And the ring awareness of Frankie here tonight.
Absolutely, Frankie able to get to the ropes once again.
Oh.
Disrespect on display from Tyler Foshie.
Guess he doesn't want to use that hand. Oh, snapmare on Elm Street.
For a cover.
Just a 2.
There are 5 minutes remaining in this match.
All right, halfway through this contest.
Got 5 minutes on it.
Foshie's still working away at the leg. Frankie, big enziguri there. Got out of the hold, but looking a little worse for wear on that leg.
Oh!
Foshie cuts him off.
Oh!
Double stomp in the back. 2.
He's going to have to ice his back.
That was close. That could have been it right there. All right, what's Foshie have for him now? A few big forearms.
No!
Frankie firing back.
Come back. And another one.
Whoa, ducks him. Oh, big
with
crucifix
him.
takedown.
Just a 2.
Oh, takes him out with the super kick. That could be it right there.
Another 2.
That super kick's proven deadly a few times, but not enough to take out Frankie right now.
He's going to have to pull out every move in his arsenal to beat him.
Absolutely. I mean, someone's got to get the last laugh in this feud between these 2 tag team partners. I mean, you want to have your name in the victory.
Oh! It's Suplex City here at Resolute Wrestling.
All right, both men down. Slowly trying to make their way to their feet. A little frustration on display from Frankie, but you got to stay on your opponent here. That's a clothesline. Oh, Frankie.
Oh!
Frankie's getting fired up. Whoa, big head scissors.
Big time.
All right, Frankie's got him set up.
Throws him on.
Climbing
Going
high.
up to the ropes.
Big crossbody.
Oh! Trying to get the crowd into it.
To their feet. Sends Foshie to the corner.
Oh!
Foshie meets him with a huge boot.
Oh! With authority.
Russian leg sweep, back of the head to the turnbuckle. And oh!
Just stop.
Wow, big stomp there. Foshie, oh, dumps him.
Pulling out all of his moves.
Wow, and Frankie still holds on. What a flurry of offense from Foshie, but still not enough.
Flurry more like a blizzard.
Absolutely. Frankie at his feet now. This crowd firmly behind Frankie. Oh! What a springboard DDT.
It is dinner time for Damien.
Wow. 1, 2.
Ow. Had to hook the leg.
That's as close as it gets. Tyler Foshie barely got that shoulder up.
Get that dirt off your shoulder.
All right. Pulling him up.
Oh. Oh.
Big right hand from Foshie. Foshie.
Got him up on the shoulder. Frankie says no.
Frankie gets out of that fireman's carry predicament. Oh, maybe got him set up here.
And
Wheelbarrow going for the stunner.
Oh! Give me a
Oh!
hell yeah.
He got it, all of it. Foshie, good ring awareness, gets out of the ring there.
Can only be thinking a big move here right now.
Absolutely, Frankie's going to bring the fight right to him. Whoa, ducks over.
Oh.
Big super kick. Frankie. Whoa, slips on the springboard.
No.
Here's Frankie.
Wonder if they're aware of the count here. Oh, into the post.
Sends him into the post. Wow, yeah, referee count of 8. They got to get back in the ring now. You don't want this match to end in a disqualification.
Just in time.
Frankie making his. Oh, come on.
Oh, that's it.
And a blatant low blow from Tyler
Wow.
Foshie. And this match is going to be a disqualification.
Wow. Oh, come on now.
What a big super kick.
It's already over, Foshie. Do you have to do this?
Frankie Swamptower.
There's the announcement. I mean, Frankie got the victory there, but yeah, I think Foshie's just going for that last laugh. He didn't care about the victory.
There's your friend.
Wow.
There's your friend.
Oh, and right in front of some young fans. Just more disrespect on display.
Carrying into their hero.
Oh! Crashes
No
Frankie
regard
into
for
the
human
wall.
life. Tyler Foshie right into the wall since Swamptower.
You can hear the impact. Wow.
Fans are rattled right now.
Tyler Foshie's not done.
Oh,
I mean, you can just see all the bad blood between these former partners. I mean, so much jealousy.
The man's dead. Just stop.
Oh, wow, wow. Oh. And sends him into the post again.
Jesus. Does not care about his opponent's well-being at all.
Blatant disrespect from Tyler Foshie.
Has no respect for anybody in this business except himself.
Now, Frankie got the win there, but it's obvious that this feud is not over here in Resolute Wrestling. And now, folks, we'll get on to our next match. our next match, we've got what is sure to be a hard-hitting slugfest. You've got representing the Outcasts of Mayhem, Dustin Johns, and a man that's called himself the living, breathing Rumspringa, Jebediah Carlton.
The living, breathing.
The most Amish member of Resolute Wrestling. Always a blast in the ring. Always entertaining for the fans.
Instead of a Mennonite, he's a Mennonite.
You know, one half of one of our most impressive new tag teams, the Slingshot Mafia with Peyton Polstead. I mean, they had an amazing victory against Mark Parker's favorite tag team, the Smoking Buds, just a few weeks ago. And you know, Carlton's had a few big title matches. He's just a couple big wins away from a singles title or a tag team title here in Resolute. I mean,
Ow. He break his finger?
I mean, Jebediah is just absolutely country strong. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Johns, you know, Johns calls himself the Antagonist. You can't discount this man for a second. I mean, he's gotten so much better in the ring here in the last 2 years. And here's another man that's just another couple victories away from a big title. A big title reign here in Resolute as Carlton sends him down.
For an Amish guy, he sure is electric.
Oh! And Johns again gets out of the way. Showing some of that ring awareness, some of that prowess. That's made the Outcasts of Mayhem very successful here in Resolute so far. I mean, you know, the rest of his group, they are the tag team champions, Andrew Thomas and Hunter Irons. So you know he's looking for a single title around his waist.
Get all the titles you can get. Why not?
But now he's got a big headlock around his neck from Jebediah.
He's going to get out of it.
Oh, and turns it around.
Oh.
Got a headlock of his own.
Beautiful.
Johns is old school to the core. He spends his time studying 80s and 90s wrestling.
Why wouldn't you?
And I don't know what wrestling Jebediah studies. Probably wrestling with like bears and other woodland creatures.
I think I saw him wrestle a rabbit the other day, but I'm not sure.
It wouldn't surprise me one bit.
No animals were harmed in the making. Another lockup.
Collar and elbow, a little bit of a test of strength. I mean, these are two big, strong men.
Rolling around, corner to corner. Job by referee enforcing.
But Johns has that chip on his shoulder, man. I think that's what's going to elevate him here in Resolute Wrestling. I mean, he's got something to prove. And a victory over a guy like Jebediah, guys had big title matches and lots of impressive matches. And, those chops will take the wind right out of you.
Wow. And a wrestler with something to prove is a dangerous wrestler.
Absolutely. Jebediah. Here he comes. Oh, looking for that huge cannonball, but Johns gets out of the way. Oh, here we go. Jebediah. Oh, I love that cannonball. No one doesn't like Jebediah.
Just a 2.
Unfortunately, not it.
Good job, Johns.
John's taking a little time to regroup outside of the ring. Maybe going to get a little advice from his mentor, Billy Lobo.
How much advice could you get from him?
I mean, Lobo has always been a dangerous force. I mean, he's led some of our most successful factions here in Resolute. Carlton with those deadly chops. Johns sends Carlton into that support beam there. I mean, Johns has no regard for anyone but himself. The master of brutality, as he likes to call himself, and
he's got the hops.
Hangs Carlton out to dry on the ropes. I see what you did there. I like that. All right, Johns got him up. Oh, dismantling Carlton now.
What's he gonna do now?
Oh, what a leg drop.
And it comes crashing down and it hurts inside.
2 and just 2. Referee Derek Long says 2. Carlton trying to make his way to his feet, and Johns just trying to choke the life out of Carlton now. He's got till a count of 5.
I think he wants to kill this man.
Absolutely. Oh,
I don't want to
big uppercut there. Where do you think an Amish guy learned to do a European uppercut? Oh! Maybe it was an Orthodox German uppercut. That big stomp has Johns down, but Carlton needs some time to get up. I mean, he's taking a lot of abuse from Johns in this match.
This is how they breed them, country strong.
Both men up.
Here. Uh-oh.
Ducks the clothesline. Oh, big palm strikes. Jebediah. I think he was thinking for that Amish Paradise kick. Oh, sends him back. Jebediah. Oh, lariat.
Send him straight to hell.
2. Just 2. Took him absolutely out of his boots with that lariat, but John's able to get his shoulder up.
He does not want to lose this match.
Oh, missed the boot again.
Good tactic here by Johns.
And Johns once again trying to choke the life out of Carlton.
If you can't beat him, choke him. Oh!
Oh, John sends him down hard. 2. Carlton gets up. Just barely.
Resilience here.
Not a whole lot of signs of life from Carlton, though. I mean, that really took it out of him. That just kicked out on instinct alone.
Just enough instinct to kick out.
Johns might be thinking sick kick here. Oh, but Carlton catches him with a huge knee.
Whoa!
Oh, wow.
That's got to be it.
That's got to be. 2.
Wow!
As Lobo calls for him to kick out, Johns barely gets that shoulder up.
How does he kick out of that?
Absolutely. One of Carlton's best shots. And Dustin able to get up.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Carlton's getting serious.
He's ready for a run for it.
Going for that big kick. But Johns ducks him.
Uh-oh.
Oh!
It's with a razzle-dazzle.
Big implant DDT. Johns.
Oh, he is mad.
Absolutely. He wants all of it.
He is not glad.
Not going for the cover on that big implant DDT. That could have been it right there. Oh, but Carlton catches the sick kick.
Uh-oh.
Rolls him into an ankle lock.
Uh-oh.
If Johns can't get to the ropes, he might be forced to tap.
Where does an Amish guy learn these kind of moves?
Lobo trying to get Carlton's attention, but he's got the ref's attention.
No!
Johns
Ow.
sends Carlton into the corner. Oh, sick kick.
Oh, just kicked his head off. That's it. That is it.
And a huge victory.
Kill the head and the body will die.
Wow, huge victory for 1/3 of the Outcasts of Mayhem.
This Outcasts of Mayhem team is highly impressive.
And as Lobo joins his teammate. And
little victory juice.
yeah, Johns takes a ceremonial drink after that victory, and
With the little brouhaha.
I mean, nothing to be ashamed of from Jebediah Carlton, but Dustin Johns gets an impressive victory here.
Great showing by both men tonight.
To my left, the challenger. He weighed in tonight at 170 pounds. From Mount Hope, West Virginia, he is the Gift, Jason Kincaid. Kincaid. His opponent for this evening, to my right, our current reigning and defending undisputed champion. He weighed in tonight at 195 pounds. Hailing from Smyrna, Tennessee, he is Slick Willy Brewer.
All right, main event time for the Saturday Slugfest, and this is a very special match. We've got our champion, Slick Willy Brewer, defending against a man I know you're a very big fan of, Cody, Jason the Gift Kincaid.
Just in time for the holidays. Can't wait to unwrap this match.
Absolutely. I mean, it's always a gift when Jason Kincaid comes up with a, sorry for the corniness there, but wow. I mean, look at this guy. He's one of the most impressive, one of the most insane professional wrestlers that exists. And
doing stuff I've never even seen.
Absolutely. There's a prime example. I mean, Jason Kincaid is one of those guys that is on a different level than any other professional wrestler. He's one of those guys that the stuff he does is different than what anyone else can do. He can make something look good that no one else could. I mean,
and dare I say, everything that he brings to Resolute Wrestling is a gift.
I mean, absolutely. I mean, it's one of the most innovative, creative wrestlers in all of professional wrestling, and we're lucky to have him here. We've had him a lot in this past year at Resolute, and it's always a treat. And he has deserved a title shot at Resolute Wrestling for a long time, and he finally gets his shot against our undisputed champ, Slick Willy. But you can't discount Slick Willy for a second. Former tag team champion, one of our most impressive tag team champions with Brett Ison and the Death Dealers. And he's 2019's been a great year for Slick Willy. He took the title off of Alex Zane just early during the summer, and now he's a two-time undisputed champ.
Has an impressive move arsenal as well.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you never know what Slick Willy's going to bring to the table. I mean, this is a great matchup here, these two men, because they're both creative and innovative.
This match has been pretty slick so far.
And definitely an innovative submission there.
Oh.
Kincaid, but it sends him over into a pinfall.
What just happened?
And that's Kincaid. I mean, so unpredictable. Takes it from a submission right into a pinfall attempt. And I mean, he would love to get that belt around his waist, and I mean, I would love to see it.
Absolutely.
As the co-general manager of Resolute Wrestling, I mean, a high-profile wrestler like Jason Kincaid would be a great champion. But Slick Willy has proven himself as a great champion, so either way,
he's going to have to work for this one.
Absolutely. Oh. Slick Willy cuts him off. Kincaid. Catches him with a big elbow. Slick Willy sends him out of the ring. Over the top rope. Kincaid is ready for him. Big lariat off the second rope. As Kincaid takes it to the outside of the ring.
What's he thinking here?
Fans get out of the way. Yes, Kincaid gives a nice look of sending Slick Willy right into that chair.
I don't think Willy knows where he's at.
Uppercut. And Kincaid breaks the count there.
Smart move.
Father Brinkle was at a count of 6. Huge chop. And Jason Kincaid in firm control right now. He could have that belt around his waist very soon. A bottle of water to the face. Maybe a little water will wake up Slick Willy a little bit. He's taking a lot of abuse so far.
What are you doing?
Kincaid's getting fired up.
There's a ref in the way.
Very smart, yeah. Slick Willy gets Father Brinkle in between him and Kincaid.
I don't think the ref saw it.
Oh! Brewer comes over the top rope on Kincaid.
All right. We got a good match here tonight.
Oh, absolutely. I knew that this was going to be a back and forth contest. It's originally supposed to be a triple threat contest with Caleb Courageous. Caleb Courageous, unfortunately, was suffered an injury last night and was not able to compete.
Oh. Shame. Sending the best out of Courageous.
But he will be back in action at our next show.
Can't wait to see him back in the ring.
Oh!
But for right now, we have a hell of a main event.
Oh, absolutely. I knew these two men would not disappoint. Oh! A big drop kick from Brewer.
Could never understand how Slick Willy can get up that high.
Absolutely. I mean,
athleticism.
So proficient in the ring. I mean, he can do everything.
Oh, my God.
Oh, wow. He knows how to break his opponent down. But this year we've seen that he also likes to bend the rules. And that's what's led him to a lot of his big victories here in Resolute. And we could see that on display tonight. Oh, Kincaid firing back. Kincaid, even from a grounded base. But Willy cuts him off. Oh, no, here we go.
Uh-oh.
And there's that submission we've seen from Willy. So creative. That's a bad angle on the spine and on the knees of Jesse Kincaid.
Does not look good.
Kincaid in trouble, got to get to the ropes, and he does.
Ring awareness.
Absolutely. I mean, Kincaid really one of the best in independent wrestling today. Oh! Gives Willy a big chop. Oh, here we go. Kincaid. Willy turns him around. Kincaid, whoa. Oh, wow.
Oh,
catches him in a rear naked choke. Wow. And there's that innovative offense on display from Kincaid.
That was a gift.
Absolutely, Kincaid. So impressive. Willy trying to make his way to his feet, but Kincaid trying to choke the life out of him. Kincaid stays locked on.
No.
Very smart, sends him into the corner.
Good move by Slick Willy.
Absolutely. Brewer needs to slow his opponent down, but Kincaid turns him around. Caught him with a knee there. I don't know if he got all of it, but it was enough to slow him down. Oh! Sends him face first.
That's got to be it.
Gotta beat it. Just two.
And the gift kicks out.
Wow, so back and forth. What is it going to take?
It's going to take something that these wrestlers have not pulled out in a long time.
I mean, absolutely. I mean, Slick Willy loves to use that big fatal DDT.
He's going to have to bring everything he's got here to retain.
Kincaid has so many ways he can finish you off, including that big double stomp from the top rope.
Both of these men are dangerous. I'm ready to see what's going to happen.
Willy breaking his opponent down in the corner.
Oh,
Kincaid fires back.
Kick.
Big kick there. Kincaid getting back in this match. Into a headlock. Floats over. Went for a suplex, but Willy had him scouted. Oh! Kincaid. Big clothesline. Absolutely. Oh! What a neck breaker.
That move was so good it ought to be illegal.
Wow, floats over the top rope. Just two.
Ooh, Slick Willy. Wow.
Wow, so close. Jason Kincaid getting this crowd behind him.
Good hard-hitting action from Resolute Wrestling.
Well, absolutely. What you can always expect here at the Saturday Slugfest. Kincaid. Oh! Coast to coast from the second rope. Oh my God. Wow, just two.
God, getting so many gifts.
Wow. I mean, you never know what Jason Kincaid is going to bring to the table.
Oh, man, just in time for the holidays.
Wow. I can't believe Slick Willy kicked out of that.
Fans are getting an absolute barn burner here right now.
Absolutely. Kincaid back up.
Wow.
Oh, going for a big maneuver there, but Willy gets out of it and a big super kick.
That's it. Ooh.
Kincaid just barely gets that shoulder up.
Oh, I am hanging on to every minute.
Wow, what a match. Kincaid making his way to his feet slowly. Willy says it's over.
Is this going to be the it?
Oh, going for the DDT.
Hits him.
Kincaid fires back.
Another one.
Big clotheslines hanging on. Oh, Willy ducks it. Kincaid's
They
up.
come around.
Oh no, oh no. Oh, what a long dart.
That's got to hurt.
Oh no. Kincaid.
It's thinking otherwise.
Oh, sends him into the corner.
And
Oh, blue thunder bomb.
that's it. Wow.
Oh, just two.
Wow. How do you kick out of that? These wrestlers giving it everything they have right now.
Absolutely. You can see how important the championship is to both these men. I mean, Slick Willy doesn't want to end this year losing his title. I mean, this has been the year of Slick Willy here at Resolute.
He wants to keep this his most important title that everybody in this company is gunning for.
Absolutely.
That says that you are the best in Resolute Wrestling. And Slick Willy wants to still say that he is the best. If I can say it.
Willy fires back with the knee.
Ducks it.
Kincaid. Oh, sends him face first. Big super kick.
Stop it.
Oh!
What was that?
Drops him on the top of his head. Two.
And he grabs a rope. Ring awareness by Slick Willy. Wow, what a match tonight.
Wow. If Slick Willy had been in the center of the ring, that was probably it. But Slick Willy able to get that bottom rope.
Grab their breath here. Okay, maybe walking off an injury.
Hanks him had to dry on the top rope. Oh no. Brewer grabbing the title here.
Oh
Going for a disqualification.
no. Ref stops it.
You don't want to end this kind of match like this.
Fans don't want to see that with the roll up.
Oh, one,
Count it.
two,
Count it.
3, 2. Oh,
That was like 6 or something.
wow.
Got him up on the shoulders.
The distraction with the belt. Oh, sends him over. Oh,
And he hits an DDT.
the big fatal DDT.
And that's it. Whew. What a match here tonight.
Absolutely. Jason
Wow.
Kincaid, one of the most amazing professional wrestlers I've ever seen.
Wow. 5 stars. Slick Willy's still proving that he is the best here at wrestling.
Like Willy, still champ. And what a showing. I mean, one of the most impressive victories we've seen from Slick Willy.
Thought thought the fans were going to see a different champion here tonight.
I mean, a performer like this Kincaid really bringing the fight out of our champion.
You got to give it up for both these guys. That was an incredible match.
Absolutely. Referee Father Robert checks on Jason Kincaid. We've got one more show this year. I mean, you got to wonder who's going to be gunning for that title next.
I think everybody's going to want a piece of Slick Willy.
Absolutely. Slick Willy coming off a very impressive victory here. Absolutely. The fans showing their admiration and their appreciation.
You always got to give it up for any wrestler that wants to prove themselves in the ring. Not an easy task to do.
Oh, but here's Wayne Moxie.
Uh-oh.
Here's our pound-for-pound champion.
What's Moxie got to say?
What do you guys think about that match? Slick Willy, congratulations on your successful title defense against Jason Kincaid. As everyone here knows, there you are.
What are you blabbering about?
Just hear me out, listen. As you all know, he's passed away. As you all know, Dallas and I were unsuccessful in our tag match tonight. However,
Oh, yeah, you lost. And I won.
yes. But, hear me out. Although unsuccessful, and you successful tonight, I'm proposing a little open challenge to you. I'm thinking the Dreamweaver Wayne Moxie versus Slick Willy for the Undisputed Championship.
Oh,
What?
that's a big challenge.
Tell you what,
See what Slick Willy's got to say.
Yeah, I'm dying to hear it.
Let me get this straight. You just come out here and make challenges after I successfully win my title. You know, they don't call me Slick Willy for nothing, so I won up.
Right.
I gotta put this on the line.
Oh,
I want that title around your waist, because that's the only one I haven't won yet. So how about this? Let's show in 2 weeks. We do champion versus champion, winner take all. How about that?
What?
What do you say?
oh, I think that's a great idea.
Did we just hear that right?
you know what? You're a fighting champion. I'm obviously a fighting champion. I'm the pound-for-pound champion. You're the Undisputed champion. I accept!
I got to make this official right now.
I'm going to make it official right now. In 2 weeks, title versus title. Wayne Moxie versus Slick Willy Brewer.
And there you have it, folks. At our next show, you will see title versus title. The Dreamweaver, Wayne Moxie, versus Slick Willy Brewer.
You should join us in 2 weeks for an amazing pound-for-pound and undisputed title match.
Draven. Man, sorry about tonight. Don't worry about Cole though, man. Like, that dude's an idiot. Right? He's obviously been dropped on his head way too many times. Listen.
One more time after tonight.
Yeah, true. 2 weeks, alright? We got a Resolute Wrestling Tag Team Championship match against the Outcasts of Mayhem. And
You guys are getting way too loud. I'm trying to sleep back here.
Oh, man, that's my bad. Sorry.
Nice championship.
Thank you. They're pretty nice.
is that how you guys just interact?
I mean, that time, I guess. I didn't even know he was back there.
Alright, just never mind. Listen. 2 weeks. Alright, we just won the 127 Wrestling Tag Team Championships. All right? Now we get a shot at the Outcasts of Mayhem. Finally. I need you to focus, Draven. Of course. I need you to focus.
Boo-hoo. You lost tonight. You didn't even wrestle. But what did we do? We beat and destroyed another team. We are Resolute. You two are old news. We are the future. You guys are dinosaurs. You're done. And if you want a tag team title shot at us, you gotta raise the stakes, Caleb. Raise them. What do we get? What do we get when we beat you? Are you saying what I think you're saying? Title for title? You want that?
You know what, Andrew? I think we'll go ahead and accept that. December 20th. Winter Wonder Slam. 127 Tag Team Championships. And the Resolute Wrestling Tag Team Championships. Title for title.
Ooh. We accept. Anything else, Caleb? Anything else?
Look up.
What? Oh, God! Oh! God! Yeah! Yeah!